see yourself to be inaugurated to pilot the affairs of Nigerian Institute of Metallurgical Mining and Material Engineering today?
As somebody who studied metallurgical and materials engineering, and I've been in the field of this study for over 20 years, and with my vast knowledge of experience, the institution find it worthy and its members to elect me on the 25th day of March 2026 to pilot the affairs of this institution at this particular time as the fourth chairman of the institution, Abuja chapter.
Congratulations. Moving forward, so far so good. Tell Nigeria your blueprint. What do you have for the institution?
First and foremost, we need to drive for membership and seek funding from the MDAs and collaboration, and ensure that we bring in new ideas, change the narrative, and ensure that the NIMMME sector, which is mineral extraction processing, is championed here in Nigeria to ensure that the government look more inward instead of importing steels. You understand, by ensuring that our steel plants are put to work and effectively to work, like the Ajikuta steel plant that the Delta Steel Company, Alaja, to ensure that the government do their very best to ensure that this steel plant is revitalized and put them to work, to ensure that they create job for our teaming youth who are coming out from the university, and ensure that this Japa syndrome is reduced drastically. Because why are they going there? They're going there because there is no job in Nigeria after graduation. You understand? And instead of them to get involved into social vices, they decide to travel out of the country. So, but when all these industries and companies are effectively in place and they are gainfully employed, I don't think all this insecurity here and there will be a thing of the day.
Now, today also, you just inaugurated a new school that's going to work with you. So far, so good. How will you charge them? What are you expecting from them moving forward?
In as much as the institution expects much from us, I equally expect much from my school, because to whom much is given, much is required. You understand? So we're going to put in our very best. It's going to be a collaborative and collective effort to ensure that we put in our very best within this short time we're going to be in office, to ensure that we do what is right and advance the cause of the institution.
We understand that your primary has just been ended. Now you have been one of the candidates that will pilot the affairs of constituency. Sir, what are your message for the people that voted you in, and what will your constituency people expect from you?
First of all, I must thank the people of Inuaguration and Parenia and Eastern Ogolo for their overwhelming support during the primaries on the 29th of May. In fact, the notice came shortly, and from the party headquarters that we should return back home for the conduct of the primaries. You understand? So we left on the 27th with the hope that the primaries will take place on the 28th. But the letter changed the schedule and said 28th would be the consultations with the stakeholders and the party at the state level. You understand? And more so at the chapter level. So after that, the primaries, which on the 29th being Friday, and it was well conducted, and to the glory of God, I emerged. My message to them is the mandate being given to me will not be taken for granted. And I'm coming to change the narrative politically, because people go into politics because they don't have alternative. We are technocrats. We are coming from the professional angle to give in our best in terms of representation, and not just representation, effective representation, to ensure that the dividend that is meant and their voice being heard at the floor of the house, and the dividend that is required is taken back to them by creating an enabling environment and opportunities for them to strive. This electorate don't really need much. What they need is an enabling environment and opportunities for them to strive. Not you giving them handouts that is currently being seen and experienced, where they go about giving them bags of rice and all of this stuff, and 5,000. What can 5,000 do for a man? But when you create an enabling environment and opportunity for a man to strive, he get his job, without knowing anybody,